Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm back, YouTubers. It's your boy, Eternal Chopper. Or that Domino Effect, which is my YouTube channel. And we are playing some Ground War on the map Interchange. Now, as you know, Interchange is one of my favourite maps. Because I could snipe a gameplay on it. And it's the only map you can really snipe on, to be honest. And I missed that. Because in MW3 I was a big sniper. I love sniping on Wasteland. Wasteland was probably my favourite Call of Duty map ever. I'm gonna throw that out there. The ability to snipe is the funnest thing ever, and everyone goes through like their little phase where they want to snipe, whether it's quick scoping or using it correctly. But yeah, I love this map, and I got this gameplay last night just after I hit 9th prestige, which is cool because I didn't expect to get a good gameplay after I just prestiged. You know how it is with attachments and having certain perks and stuff, but I was happy. Using the M16, I've got nothing on it, just first game of it. But I did unlock the Air Clapper 130, which is a beast, especially on Ground War, which is one of my favourite things to do. Just put the AC 130 on and play Ground War because it kind of takes me back to where I started on MW2, just beasting on Ground War after watching Wings of Redemption. But yeah, I was gonna showcase the AC 130, but I don't think my score was good enough. The score was good enough with it. It didn't really reflect how beast the AC 130 is. And I was also going to show you the M16, which is one of my favourite guns from all the Call of Duties. But this game I don't get that many kills with it, so I'm going to save that for a later date because again I don't feel it shows off the M16's capabilities, and I think it's an underused rifle when it's actually a quite good gun, especially for a defensive player. Now, as you see, we're playing Interchange, as I've said, and this map is one of my favourite maps on this game. Reason being, lots of long-range sights, which is good for a defensive player, and the dirty spawn traps you can get on A, which are unfair and unsportsmanlike, but what you're gonna do. So you see, we got them on A right now, and this is perfect. This is all you want to do. Just get a team and get them on A, because there's 3 main choke points. The one on the left, which I'm aiming at now. This is a tunnel, and as I said in my other video, you get a lot of feeds down there. And you've got the middle, which is by the tanker, I think, and then you've got the right side, which is kind of more in their spawn, but you can go to a certain point by the broken cars, which means you don't flip the spawn, which is what you want to do, because getting shot in the back is no fun on this game. That's pretty much how to play this map. It's a simple map. With a team you can do it. You see we're all locking down sides, but the problem is when you do this, when you bring the kill streaks out, because as fun as it would be to kill them in the same spot every time, they do flip because of kill streaks. You see at the moment no one's running in there, which is good, but they will flip because of kill streaks, which is annoying. But the useful thing is about these kind of control kill streaks is you can just swap it to the flag, as you see I do there. That prime example. So yeah, that's pretty much how to play this map. I want to talk about a few other things which aren't related to this game, and that is, what can I post? Because although I'm loving Call of Duty and I've gone like, I don't know, I've gone full out on it, and it's not as fun as it used to be, although playing Ground War in the last few days has been real good fun. What can I post? Like other Call of Duty gameplay, because I've got quite a lot of MW2, as I've said. Or Battlefield 3, which I do own, but I haven't played because without a team I find boring, because there's no one to talk to, and I don't know, it's just not that fun, and it's also frustrating coming up against other teams, because now I think first-person shooters have become so big. Everyone like knows someone who plays, and they roll together and stuff, and there's a lot of clans out there, so playing solo is a dodgy thing, as I said in the other video. Yeah, but what can I post? Although I love this game, as I said, I am like 9th prestige now, and once I get 10th I get kind of bored, because prestiging is quite fun. I know people say, well, prestige doesn't really mean jack, but I think it shows you put your time in, and if you put your time in, usually you see the rewards of a good player. Although a lot of the time there are 10 prestiges that are horrific, and at the same time I know people who haven't prestige who have got really good kill death ratio, win loss, and are real strong players. But for me, prestiging is what Call of Duty is all about. It's kind of doing it all again. It's fun unlocking all the attachments and stuff. But yeah, so I'll be bored when I get to 10th. Although I will be able to use different setups, which is something I wanted to do. Although I do use different setups now. unlocking things on, like, you know, on the shotguns you unlock range and stuff. It's kind of frustrating trying to get those kind of pieces of shit, because some of the shotguns, such as the KSG is okay and the AA-12 is okay, but you want to get the range and the proficiencies on it before I start bringing you some gameplay with that. So I'll be able to do that at 10th, which would be cool. But yeah, I've got loads of other gameplays, and I'd love to go back to the World at War and stuff if people want to play with me on that. But at the moment, I really want to get people on Battlefield, because Battlefield's a real fun team game, and we can play it seriously and we'll have a good time. But yeah, so you just tell me what I can post and what I can't, because I know people love MW3, even though everyone on my friends list seems to hate it, but it's just the way the game's designed. Such a game with such big, like, expectation. There's always going to be some people that complain. But you know, the key is on this game not to get mad, because you think how bad you play when you get mad. It's the mentalities again. Like, you know, you get that kill by that camper and you keep running back at him in the attempt. Just got to kill that camper, even though he's just outplaying you. You can't accept it. I mean, obviously there is the odd guy with blind eye assassin in the corner. And yeah, I rage to that too, but keep your head and you'll get good scores. That's kind of my message for the day. I see a lot of people, my friends, is just running in there, like they get aggressive because they're not doing good. But yeah, this game's designed, everyone has their game, and that's why people like this game. I know it's easy and stuff, and it's kind of, I know I said it's kind of getting a bit boring on me now, but after playing Ground War for a bit, it kind of makes it more entertaining, especially 9v9, because 6v6 TDM it's too slow, and I run into a lot of clans, and you know they always seem to quit out as soon as we hand out some AS whooping, and the game kind of too slow in 6v6. I mean, you have to sacrifice your win-loss a little bit in Ground War because the connection always seems to go, but for the most part you can get good scores on it, and I recommend giving it a go. I mean, you don't want to play solo because that's just horrific. But you see me here, I'm using the M16 without any attachment, and I'm doing quite good with it. So yeah, as I said, I was going to do the AC-130, but I'm going to save that for another video, when I hopefully can get like 3 in one game or something, because that'd be pretty sweet, because we all know the AC-130 is beast. But yeah, I'd recommend the AC-130 for Ground War, because Pavlo seems to just get shot down, and although you can run around with the Pavlo and get extra kills, you don't really need to. It's kind of good sometimes to take yourself out of the game and preserve your kind of kill death ratio and how you're doing that game. So I'd recommend the AC-130, because I think it's got like 2 flares on it, and you can just beast with it, particularly in this spawn and on this map as a prime example. But you see here how our team's just locking down the side. It's how you want to play this map. It's self-explanatory, really. I mean, you get the odd idiot that runs through, but you need a player who kind of, I call them roamers, and they just kind of roam around the map, and they pick up the people, like the main people don't want to get, if you know what I mean. Like the main spawn holders don't want to get. The kind of people that kind of get out the spawn and head towards the other flag. And you need to play like this. I played it to some extent in this game, as you saw before. I picked up the Scar, I think, and I was defending C. But at this point in the game, there isn't much they can do. Once you get down that alley, it's just not nice. They put out their snipers in an attempt to get, I think they get some of us, but you know, this game's coming to an end, and the main message of the video is, what do you guys want to see? Because this game is fun, but it's not got the appeal that the other Call of Duties do, which makes them last forever and everyone's happy with it. But yeah, the game's winding down, so tell me what you guys want, and I hope you have a wonderful day.